Come on, dog. Y'all see what I'm trying to tell y'all, dog? Y'all see what I'm telling y'all? Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Man, this shit so tangled up. Yep. And like I said, I tell you what, my nigga. I tell you what. Hold on, let me see. I hate this stupid shit. Damn, my nigga. Damn. Oh, my nigga. What the fuck? So, we're gonna rock. We're gonna. All right. And this is shit I'm talking about. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Hello? Hello? Man, this shit ain't working. Why that shit look like that? Okay, everybody can hear? Okay. Okay. Let me see if y'all can hear me from the mic. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. This shit is crazy, dog.
Yo.
Yo, I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just trying to make sure everything working. Okay, yeah, it's coming from the mic. All right, I was trying to make sure it's coming from the mic. Did you see it cut off?
Yeah, man. Everything cut. Everything shut down. I was like, damn, okay. I guess it's over.
Yeah. It's once again, dog. Yeah, this. I keep telling y'all, man, like, dog, what do y'all want? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all to go to the Patreon, and that's why motherfuckers wonder why I be having like so much when motherfuckers ask me stupid questions. When they ask me stupid questions about the Patreon, like, come on, dog. I want to get on the Patreon, man. How I get on the Patreon? I just had to tell a nigga today, like, dog, try it. Try to get on the Patreon, and then hit me back. Hit me back when after you tried it. Like, motherfuckers is hitting me up in the inbox before they even try to get on the Patreon. And I don't like that. I don't like fake support. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's community guidelines. All right. I want to know if somebody can tell me what did I put up in there. Did anybody see anything? Was it the actual video of the dude getting shot, you think?
I don't know, man. Like YouTube be acting crazy, bro.
That's what I'm telling y'all, dog. Like, so that's why I say shout out to Avybe, man. Shout out to them people over there. Shout out to the everybody that's in the Patreon. What the fuck? Why would it say that? Shout out to everybody that's on the Patreon, and this is why you definitely have to Okay, everything looked good. Everything looked good. I thought everything was looking crazy. I guess it's just this damn thing right here. You can't, motherfucker don't want you to put your, you can't speak real shit. Like that's impossible. Speaking real, like that's a no-no. Obviously, at this point, I think that we understand. So the Patreon is full of shit. Like, it's full of shit. That's where you need to come to the Patreon. The Avybe channel, that shit is just gonna be crazy because I'm going all the way in over there. Like, that's where the exclusive videos go. But the Patreon is more of, obviously, you gonna get all of the raw and uncut shit. Y'all got a Quando Rondo video coming over there this upcoming week. If y'all want to keep up with us on the Brim D Head First 2 Alabama Takeover Tour, all that shit's gonna be in there too. Like I said, it just, niggas just work through it. But now we see, like, when I start talking about Nevada and all this shit like this, what we talk about over here, it doesn't fit with the narrative. It doesn't fit good with the, you know, niggas just being retarded shit. Niggas actually thinking, that's a problem. That's a fucking problem. And we see that. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
That's why they gotta use us as a distraction. Just like your earlier caller said, man. It's a real coincidence that a lot of this stuff is happening now when certain bills are trying to be passed. Geopolitics is at its, most tense point that it's been in the past couple of years right now with Biden and the new administration. And, the Democrats right now are running things which we know that means more taxation, so they're gonna be trying to slide a lot of things under there. And what's the go-to? What's the go-to distraction that we can always count on? We can always depend on here in America. That's the plight of the black man. And they'll keep us divided just enough so that it's not a threat, but then they'll also use our issues as a distraction to the bigger picture. So you'll never see the Muslims, like you said, you'll never see the Nation of Islam or nothing like that being harassed or being pulled over like that because they too much in the spotlight, and they know that would hurt their cause in order to do that. That's for one. Two, they already got the muzzle on the Muslims and the Nation of Islam that they want to have. They know that's not even really a threat. You know what I'm saying? Louis Farrakhan can't even get on Facebook. He can't even get on YouTube. Okay, we're going to have a whole bunch of wannabes. Just wait a couple of years, he'll be dead and gone anyway. And we got them divided already. So that's not really a threat. You know what I'm saying? So they can keep us divided just enough so we're not a threat, but then use our issues as a distraction. And when that becomes tiresome, then they'll bring something else into the picture, like this new narrative that's being painted with Asian hate.
Oh man, and that shit that was so retarded. Like, what the fuck? Like, Asian hate? Like, don't you mean the other way around? Like,
that's what I'm saying, man.
Like, them motherfuckers, like, you talking to motherfuckers that, don't have no use for no niggas, as they are all up in our neighborhood and shit. Come on, man. Like, like, it's retarded. But like I said, just speaking real shit and what's actually going on, it's dangerous. So that's why I appreciate it's a special place for the people who actually support the show, whether it's supporting through the Cash App, supporting through always going to the Patreon, supporting, going to the Avybe, supporting. If you're watching this show, if you continue to watch this show, but you're not supporting it anyway, my nigga, I don't know what the fuck to say to you. Just to be honest, like, you see, we can't talk about no real shit. As we talk, I don't do nothing but speak unfiltered. So you know there's no payment in what I'm doing as far as with the there's not gonna be no checks coming from these people. So if you're watching me doing this shit and you're not supporting this shit, oh yeah, my nigga, like you part of the fucking problem because you're just another motherfucker who's looking and just thinking this shit is just on TV and it's not serious. It's no different than the little boy who goes out here and he's still trapping. George Floyd get killed, he's still trapping. Ahmaud Arbery, Botham Jean. Who's the woman they killed in her house as she was playing the game? Hello?
Yeah.
I said, what's the woman name that was killed? And I don't even understand why motherfuckers still need the goddamn moderators. Y'all make sure that we're always putting, I see a lot of emojis and laughing going on, but I don't see no links. We got somebody asking for, the links and stuff like that and motherfuckers laughing. Not Breonna Taylor. I'm talking about the girl, Atiana. It was something, Atiana Jefferson, yeah. But as these people are getting killed, you just think it's something on the fucking TV. You don't think that shit is real. That shit, it's not real to you. And that's how and why we at the back of the line. Because we don't believe in shit. We don't believe that this shit is real. We think this shit is just something we see on TV and it's just whatever. Dog, as you're watching this show, we just got cut the fuck off. We're trying to think objectively on what happened and how we can avoid this again, and we get cut the fuck off. I watched that bitch go to zero. I watched that motherfucker go to zero.
Damn.
So
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I was looking at it. And I'm like, dog, why the fuck do it say 0 people? It was at 6:35, and then it's at 0. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what the fuck that mean.
They don't like none of this sharing of knowledge, man.
You
like
right.
That's powerful, bro.
You right.
People underestimate. Like that's powerful. Like the whole slavery institution was built off of that. Let's stop the sharing of knowledge. You know what I'm saying, between them. So I mean, like even now today, you know what I'm saying, we like to think that United States, we so above it now, 2020, man. The government still is undergoing clandestine activities and missions. They putting out propaganda just like every other country do. And they got a way to control the narrative. They got a way to control what's being put on TV. And it's a free country, but guaranteed everything just ain't being put on TV that needs to get up there. Nah, man, that stuff is being censored. They got government officials in every studio. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's their job. And the studios know it. Look, before this gone, we gotta clear it with the censors, whether it be the message or whatever. So, come on. I mean, what you doing, bro, is what a lot of people need to do, and it's on a whole nother level. Yeah, there's a lot of conscious podcasts. There's a lot of conscious channels out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all podcasts. I can go on and on. But how you doing it? You're not speaking to just the top tier of the people that's already so-called woke. You reaching folks. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Plainly and clearly.
Yeah, and I think that's wrong, I guess. You know what I'm saying? To speak bluntly about what's going on, like the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how they rocking, man. That's how they rocking it. As you go forward, this YouTube platform, Facebook and Instagram, this ain't gonna be the place to give no real information to nobody. I saw they was fucking with the dude Pharaoh and what's the dude name? Rise Islam. Rise Riza Islam. Yeah, I saw they was fucking with them.
Yeah. Well, because if you black and you ain't on YouTube twerking, rapping, or you know what I'm saying, talking about fashion or something like that, then come on, they don't need they don't need no type of knowledge sharing, no type of, you know what I'm saying, turning people on to what's really going on. They don't need that on here, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
motherfuckers.
saying? And it's messed up because it's monopoly now. You know what I'm saying? It's monopoly. Like, there's nothing like YouTube.
Yeah.
So, like I said, they controlling the narrative. So they control what's being put on there. They control that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I say crazy, that's why I say we have to. The link is in the description right now. You can go to you can get on Avybe for free. Like, there is no excuse. Like, at this point, some people just like to be sleep. I don't know why. Shout out to that boy Michael Jackson, Song Love. Just always, Michael Jackson always coming through like the, you know, regulars, like motherfuckers who really fuck with what's going on and understand that, dog, I am a real fucking person. Like, I'm a real fucking person. And if, like I said, this weekend, we're going to Jackson, Alabama. That video that y'all saw earlier on the other video where I had got lost in the woods, let me see. This motherfucker ain't even let me. Huh?
I know you see my comment on that video, bruh. Like, y'all had me dying, man.
What video you talking about?
Going through the woods and stuff, man. Like, y'all was hitting them back roads up in Alabama, man.
Man, that was but that was my fault, man. I'm looking for the library. I don't see my library. Oh, where the fuck is my library at?
But I already know how them roads be, man. I used to be in the military down there, man. So.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It was. I thought 65 was gonna take me. I was going out there to fuck with a artist. I wanted to get to Camden, Alabama, to get out there and you know, pass out some material for people. Just working my plan. I don't see my fucking library on here. Working my plan, and the motherfucker what is going on, dog? What if it's supposed to say library, and I don't see library. I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, I went up 65 when I was supposed to be going the whole other way. So the only way for us to get where we was going was to cut through. And yeah, it just went all fucked up. It went all titties up, as the white boys say. But like I said, it was so much love. This shit supposed to say fucking it's supposed to say library. Ain't no way it ain't supposed to say library. you got to do that though, man. You got to grind. You have to work. You have to get out there and at least try. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, oh, you know what? I tripped on. I'm so stupid. It gotta be one fucking word. I'm so damn dumb. I'm trying to do the damn hashtag thing, and I didn't put a space. Hey, love. Big home, I just saw that. That's love. That's love. I don't know, dog. Like, the bottom line is this right here. I spoke the first time and I said it don't matter what the fuck happened to the officer. You know what? What happened to that woman who shot Botham Jean?
That's the dude who she walked into the wrong house or something.
Yep.
I think she got like a suspended sentence, had to pay a fine and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they were super lenient on her, if I recall.
Yeah.
Because not only, you know, did they believe that that was a mistake, but the victim's mama and family was coming to court saying they forgive her and, you know, giving her hugs in court and all that type of stuff like that. So they went really lenient on her.
I thought that was Stephen Jackson. I thought that was his people did that.
I don't know, y'all. You know what? Honestly, we do it so much in America, man. You know what I'm saying? We forgive and you know what I'm saying? How love in spite of, you know, I get confused, bro. My bad.
Now, you said that are you still in the military?
Nah, bro. Nah, man. I did 12, man. Vet, you know what I'm saying? Been in Iraq, did all that. You know what I'm saying? So, spent a lot of time in the South.
Okay, now, did you get deployed to the shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you
boots on the ground. First 30 days in, man. I did 3 tours. Ooh. I was over there for a year and a half in Baghdad, bro. So you know, I got medals. I got medals. DD-14 showed my record, bro. I'm good.
Yeah.
So.
You know, I got a chapter 11. You know, I got that chapter 11, man. Got my there. You said what branch you was in? Where the fuck is the library, dog? Huh?
Army.
Yeah, I was 74 Delta.
That's what, chemical, right?
Yep.
Bro, look how funny this is. Bro. That was my MOS too, bro. I was a 54 Bravo because it was Bravo at first, and then it was 74 Delta.
So I know 11 Bravo. That's infantry. That's bang bang. 88 Mike. That's the truck driver. 54 Bravo. What was you? Artillery. What was you?
Nah, see, look. See, I don't know where you joined, but I went to basic and AIT in Alabama at Fort McCullough. You know what I'm saying? Back when that was an active duty base. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, that was in 99. So I was like the last class that went there. But chemical, it used to be 54 Bravo because it was considered a frontline MOS. You know what I'm saying?
What? Oh yeah. Because they were looking for chemical weapons.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have somebody at the front line making sure that people ain't hurt. But when they, you know, restructured the Army, they wanted to make more friendly and try to get more recruits, so they reclassed it and made it seem like it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because there's also portions of chemical that do the smoke and that do, you know, just the decon and stuff like that. So. Yeah. That's crazy though, man. That's what's up. Where'd you go to basic? Leonard Wood?
Yep, Fort Leonard Wood, man. Fort Leonard Wood. 9 had what was it? It was 4-month AIT. 9-week basic training and shit.
Bro, look, right? That was your MOA, that was your job, right? And that's how, you know, they trained you, right? Now,
no. Let me tell the story now. Okay. I got fucking they kicked me out on the the 8th week and made me stand guard during our graduation. I was in goddamn. I had to go to Delta as a layover, and from there I snuck. I had battalion duty. And I was supposed to just recycle and do the shit again, but me and fucking Alvarez snuck to the goddamn PX from the goddamn medical unit, and motherfucking the Delta company fuck with that first sergeant saw us walking, and goddamn it was over with. They got me right there. I had to go to RHU. I was in RHU for 2 weeks. That was hard. Well, that's why I started dipping at. I took my first dip. I took my first snuff. I took my first snuff in RHU, and I brought home that habit of dipping, and it was an experience. But in basic, I was just getting told shit, whatever, and your platoon is gonna be in Pakistan in the summer 2009 and all this shit like this. The only reason I joined the military because my mama told me to do it, so I wouldn't, and then I chose a non-combative MOS. I was in the National Guard Reserve, Reserve with a non-combative MOS. How in the fuck am I still going over here? What am I going over here for?
Man, because that's what I'm telling you. That goes back to the first thing that I was talking about just the narrative. Who controls the narrative? Now, that's narrative that they told you, oh, this is non-combatant. This is blah, 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 blah. Right? Now, I just told you that same job, you call it 74 Delta, it used to be 54 Bravo. They did nothing but they didn't change the job. They ain't changed what you do. They just changed the category, right? Or they change the number in the letter, because it makes people going in and say, oh, this is a non-combatant. I ain't gonna be out here doing this. Bro, when I went to Iraq 30 days in. The Saddam statue was still standing up when I went to Iraq, bro. I went to Iraq, you know what I'm saying? Boots on the ground. We took over Baghdad airport. When I tell you my whole time in country for a year and a half, I never did one thing that related to my MOS. Never did one thing, bro. I was over there next to the MPs and infantry, performing raids and convoy security and checkpoint, all that junk. So that's the narrative that they paint. You know what I'm saying? So whoever said that you was gonna be over there, they was probably right. You would be over there and you would have been not doing anything that they told you was going to do. That's what I'm talking about. You know what the worst part of, and if y'all want to see this video, this is on the Patreon. This is the full behind the scenes of the road trip. We're gonna do the same thing this Saturday. We record the whole thing. This is just the shit from my phone. The cameraman got I was trying to show y'all that shit earlier, but maybe I can't show it to you. Shout out to Anthony John. Had to drop something in the red, the Reddit in the red OT. Drop something in the red. I appreciate that, Anthony John. I appreciate that, big home. That's love. And the thing was, I didn't like the way the military was set up. And this goes into what I was saying earlier about us and leaders. In order to be in a unit like, the Muslims and, the Proud Boys, Sweepers for the Rich Gun Club, like, there's a fucking hierarchy and there's a pecking order. What scared me the most was that I go over there to the shit and I have an 18-year-old
fucking sergeant, or you know, a 19-year-old hood sergeant who just wants to get some, and so we take small weapons fire from, you know, this bullshit ass little, you know, building. We can just keep driving. This motherfucker wants to go all off route and go chase the bitch down, and within that chase, they have, you know, the way that they told us that those people fight over there, as far as the level of not desperation, but the level how far they will go, as far as they will send a fucking one dude to shoot at a fucking convoy, make the whole convoy come chase him down. He'll run to the top floor of the building, wait till the whole fucking unit is in the building, and then they blow up the whole fucking building. Like, the IED, the shrapnel, you know, just out of nowhere, poof. And you can't even feel...
All that real, too.
You can't even feel your arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you just bleeding out because this motherfucker... I was in the goddamn barracks and I heard the white boys. We was in that motherfucker. Everybody was saying why they joined the military. Some said college, some said money, some said I wanted to be a soldier and serve. But you hear one white boy say what all the white boys is thinking: I just wanted to fucking kill somebody. Like, oh, hell no. Hell no. No, shit no, my nigga. You in this bitch to get away with murder. My nigga, I'm not on that. Like, no, my nigga. And here's the thing. If I don't follow this nigga order in the heat of battle, then I get court-martialed. Man, you can't be fucking serious. You there, Ken?
Yeah.
Okay. Cause your phone was going out.
Nah, see though, man. But that's
shout out to that boy.
Though, man.
Shout out to that boy Lamar. Lamar saying them rips. You know what I'm saying? Showing love over there. I see you, big home. It's all love. It's all love. Matthew Goober. I hope I said that right, Matthew Goober. Love on him. Love on him. I appreciate that. But yeah, like, so I can't. You're telling me that I can know. So he has, and furthermore, a motherfucker could have went to college and then came into service, and now automatically he's my superior. So we get over here and he's limited on his life experience, but I know about life, so I know it's not a good idea to go and chase that dude. Or nah, it's something wrong with this man. It's too quiet around here. This ain't. But he doesn't have that instinct. But he's in control. So this motherfucker say, "Oh, we're going northbound on fucking." You know what I'm saying? He call it in. He trying to get a promotion and shit like that. These motherfuckers got all kind of weird little traditions where they want to see who can collect the most fucking Taliban ears. Or, you know, they collecting ears and fingertips and shit like that. And that's how they, you know, that's how they rock. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's like, my nigga, I didn't even want to be here. My mother said, you know, do this, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm kicking you out. I'm like, all right. You know, at this time, I got 3 songs on the radio. Nick and Knight is like, no, don't leave. But, you know what I'm saying, I had a choice. But, because I was, you know, it was what it was. So, mother said, do it. So, I went in, and they were trying to take me to a place that I wasn't trying to go for a cause that I don't give a fuck about. I don't, like, I'm just like, are you, like, I want to ask you though, Big Home, when you were over there, you had a police-like authority. Okay? You have a police-like authority to the people. Did you see some of your peers abuse that authority? Because when an American soldier goes to Iraq, you do have, like, sit down. You know what I'm saying? You're like the police. And you know, we train with the MPs. In Fort Leonard Wood. We had MPs there too.
Yeah.
So did you see some of your peers abuse that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, you know what? Honestly, I abused it. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
Speak on it, bro. Speak on it, man.
See, but that's how I know. You know what I'm saying? Power corrupts. And absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So over there, yeah, you're right. We had a police-like presence, but we was more powerful than the police. You know what I'm saying? They had police there. You know what I'm saying? After a while, they formed a little Baghdad police force and all that. So they had their little police force, but we was more powerful than the police. You know what I'm saying? So there was places that the police couldn't go, but we could go. There was things that, you know, the police can do, we could do. One of the most realest lines I ever heard Jay-Z said was like, dude said, who else you gonna tell? We already at the top of the totem pole, right? And that's true. Who you gonna tell on us? So there was times that we was over there just as soldiers.
That's deep, you know right there. That's deep.
Out in the public doing certain things, you know what I'm saying? And hey, you trying to charge me too much for this? Okay, guess what? I'm just gonna take it now.
Hold on,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, say that again. So you saying like, so the locals will be trying to charge you?
Yeah, bro, for ice. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that hot. It's that hot over there. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to hustle. They trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? Kids on the side of the road trying to sell some stuff. You know, they selling ice. They might sell some sodas or something to it. You know, like I said, at that time when we got there, we had just bombed and destroyed everything. So it ain't like it wasn't built up like it is now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everything was, you know, we destroyed shit. You know, like the city was without power. You know, but that's how godlike of a power that we had. You know what I'm saying? That we felt. Y'all want to act up? Shutting off the power to the whole city.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Shutting off the water to the whole city.
What do you mean? What do you mean act up?
Act up like, okay, y'all want to fire mortars into the base, or y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, not tell us where the Taliban dudes is that setting these IEDs and stuff. Okay. Like that's act up. Y'all want this trip? Then these are the things we have the power to do. So when we're not gonna use it, yes.
But wouldn't that be the people? Hold on, that wasn't the You're saying that the Taliban would be firing mortars, so you would so the Taliban was actually living in that city and then bombing y'all.
Yeah. That's the whole method of the modern war. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nobody dressing up in, okay, you got on blue uniforms, I got on red ones, and I know you the enemy because you got a Nazi symbol on your head, and you know I'm American. Nah, like, they look like regular people. They look like regular people. Everybody got garbs on and stuff, so it could be a whole long barrel AK under there, and you wouldn't know it. You know what I'm saying? It can be a whole line of Taliban fighters walking down the street, but they got their face, you know what I'm saying, covered up, so you think they women.
Yeah, I heard about the women in the dress, and they'll have a whole motherfucking info in that bitch. Shout out to that boy, Terry German. Terry German came in here. I appreciate that, Terry. Anthony Jean Paul came in again and said, we said too much to so I'll fall back and support. I appreciate that. And like I said, so that's, if you can, I'm gonna ask you this question. If you can say, and I should have had Brian on because but we're gonna have a whole show. Ken, I want you to make sure when I do this show about because you know the kids about to get out of school, and I'm gonna have a show telling for the high schoolers about the military. About the military and if it might be the right choice for them. So I wanted, you know, people,
absolutely, man.
people to come in and just speak, and that was just for the people graduating and not knowing what they're gonna do, because I'm not gonna ask the question now, but you know, like I say, you don't want to be like what we just saw with Dante. It looks like Dante was living the lifestyle of somebody who got out of high school, didn't have an athletic career, obviously wasn't focused on academics, and was just, you know, at that still lounging around your hometown. When you lounge around your hometown, 9 times out of 10, you gonna get in trouble because there's not much to do. You go to the work for the plant, you know what I'm saying? But you know, when you just get out of high school, you don't want to just work for the goddamn plant. You know what I'm saying? Work for the local fucking wood mill. You want to fucking be somebody, and you want to get some fast money. And the allure is just so heavy. The temptation is just so heavy. I just remembered. I think I spoke on this the other day. I said I remember that. Somebody just wrote, I was following orders, demonic, and that's something else too. And we're gonna ask them that on the high school day about, you know, would you kill somebody for your country, and do you feel like that counts towards your soul, or were you just following orders? But I was 16 and I was working at Checkers, McDonald's, and Burger King. I would go to school with all my name tags on. I wanted to, you know, have the most jobs. You know what I'm saying? Just nigga doing some shit. But I think Taco Bell was my first. No, I think Checkers was my first job. Taco Bell was probably I used to ride my bike to Taco Bell. But at Checkers, I remember going on break or something like that one day, and a dude came out there. Obviously I can't remember his face now, but I remember he asked me, you know, if you gonna have some money, man, you gonna have to sell you a little weed. You gonna have to sell you. He made it seem like, you know, you got to sell you a little weed, man. You gonna have to sell you a little weed. And I declined on that. I declined. I'm like, no, I'm good. But see, that was because of my household. Strictly because of my household. At 16, I didn't make that decision. My household made the decision on whether or not I was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because at 16, you are dependent on your home. And that's why I say we are going to, I want y'all to see, hold on. I want y'all to see this other video. Let me see. Where is it at?
Now, they said that he had warrants. Like, do we know what he had warrants for?
Okay. Now, what's the boy's name so I can look him up?
And the only reason why I asked that is because I get what you're saying, right? But I don't want us to focus on that, you know what I'm saying, too much, because that's just like, you know what I'm saying, that's just like white people saying,
hold on, who said what?
Lives matter.
Who said what?
Saying that, saying that he was trying to be a hot boy, he ain't had nothing really going on, he was lost, you know, all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Which might be true.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I feel like most definitely he was a lost child, and he was making his own decisions. I'm like, he was a lost child making his own decisions out there, and he was so far advanced into the life that he would, because it takes it takes a lot to buck on the police that close. Like I said, I don't want to get too heavy into the bag of who's right and who's wrong. What I'm saying is that my child, I'm gonna tell my child, like, you're not, if a motherfucking race soldier comes up to the car, they're not gonna be able to have no benefit of the doubt. Oh, I grabbed the wrong weapon. That's too easy to say. I grabbed the wrong weapon because he did something that made me fear for my life. That's their motherfucking defense. And they're gonna ride with that shit. Just like you said earlier, how the fat girl reached in the car and did, like, they're going to use that shit. I'm saying that, dog, we have to take loss after loss after loss. George Floyd, he was high on dope and he was fucking resisting arrest. So I felt like I was doing the right thing. Some motherfuckers can believe that shit. Ahmaud Arbery, you was in somebody's house multiple times. What the fuck was you doing there? Like, but a Tatiana Jefferson, I don't see how the fuck. And they slip that shit on the road. What I'm saying is, these people most definitely want. If that was a little 16-year-old, how old was this boy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think somebody said he was 18, 19.
That's an 18, 19-year-old white boy getting out one of them fucking big dually trucks that they ride in. She would identify him as a high school student, and they would already be handling it in a whole different way. I want to know, why in the fuck was he in cuffs so fucking fast? I'm gonna look at the video.
For real. 5 seconds, bro. The cop said 2 words. He got out and he was in cuffs.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Let me see.
So, but look.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
But look, right? So that makes you think. All right. So let's assume what you said was true. Right? He been out here. He been trying to be the hot boy in the city. You know what I'm saying? He probably, police probably know his face. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, I'm sure that wasn't those police officers' first time seeing him, right? Because especially how fast he got out that car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They probably up there, gonna get out the car, blah, 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 blah. Now, you being the type of dude you is, and you know what I'm saying, doing the things you done did before in the past, you know what I'm saying? Same way with me. If you about to run from the police, bruh, in your head, it's only 2 things that's gonna make you run from the police. 1, I got a chance to get away, right? Or 2, these niggas is gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? It's only 2 ways, right? So I know he didn't think he was gonna get away when you see two big white dudes walking up on both sides of the car, and you got the lady police officer in the back.
No, I can't let you go with that, Ken. I can't let you go with that. Yeah, I definitely think he thought he was gonna get away. As I'm watching it. Hands behind his back. All right. It looked like he already had cuffs on. What the fuck?
He did. That's what I'm saying.
He had cuffs on in the back seat. I mean, in the front seat.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
No. That nigga didn't have no cuffs on. He couldn't have had no cuffs on.
No. They was putting the cuffs on him. He had cuffs on one hand. The cop didn't get the other cuff in there. That's when he tried to break free. But that's what I'm saying. If he was gonna run, would you not run while they walking up to the car, or while you still in the car? Why you gonna get out the car and then decide to run? I think, me personally, I think he knew that they knew him, and he honestly feared something was gonna happen. That's dog. That
don't make no sense, Ken. That don't make no sense. As we watch this video, as we watch this video, he's trying to get away. This is a street nigga trying to get away. I'm not finna go to jail today. I got out. Y'all got close to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. I'm gonna go quietly, man. And then let me use the other cuffs. He saw his moment to go, and he went. But Ken, as I'm thinking about it, I can see where that line of thinking is coming from. I can see where that line of thinking is coming from because he was complacent, because he was complying at first, and then he wasn't complying.
He was cool at first.
Yeah, he was complying at first.
Saying.
So I can see what you're saying, Ken. I definitely see what you're saying.
Dude knew he had warrants when he was pulled over. If he had warrants,
I can't play it. I can't play it because they gon' fucking knock it down again. So I'm trying to see what they walked up to the call. All right, walk up to the call. Let's look in the comments and see what people are saying. New police officer recruitment poster. This is a taser, this is a gun. You need to know the difference to be a cop. It's kind of important. I was over here thinking that she quickly took out the gun with no time to think, bruh. That was a good 5 seconds. You gotta be, yep. Sat on so many levels. My hugger, I wish he wouldn't have resisted, and it wouldn't have escalated to this magazine. Now both families are mourning differently. Lord be with his family. And like I said, that cop reacting, she held it out for 5 whole seconds. She's been on the force longer than Mr. Wright. May he rest in peace. In truth, even the 2 officers record in the shot. Yep, everybody backed up. Shit. That nigga backed the fuck up. That nigga, if you watch this nigga like, oh bitch, I'm not in that shit.
Look, right. I was talking to one of my ex-military homies today, right? And he a police officer up in New Jersey. Right, I was talking to him and I asked him specifically about this case. I was like, look, man, what do you think about that cop? He was just like, man, she's guilty, man. She's a dumbass. And he said, listen, the whole time I've been a cop, I only met 2 type of women cops. Right? He was like, either they are super aggressive because they got something to prove, right? Or they're too timid because they've been just, doing administrative stuff, working in the office, working in the 911 center. He was like, he could tell that she was the kind that was trying to act like she had something to prove in that moment.
Putting her chest out.
Yeah, exactly. When in reality, she was probably one of those women cop that spent the majority of her career being a trainer, being in the office, doing administrative stuff. She probably hadn't had that much field time. Well, I mean, all that stuff has something to do with it too, but it all goes back down to, the training that we give these officers.
I'm gonna tell you, Ken. I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting tired of hearing it's the training for the officers because what that does is then it makes a motherfucker feel like if we put more money into training the officers, then everything gonna be all right. I don't think these motherfuckers want to be. I think these motherfuckers got good training as it is, and motherfuckers know exactly what they doing. She held that gun in her hand, and once again, I would love to get a officer here on the show so he can show me how a taser feels versus how a gun feels in your hand.
I can tell you how that feels now. I'm not a cop, but yes, I've had taser training. I've been tased in training.
Okay.
And I know the difference between both of them. They feel totally different. Yes, most tasers of that caliber have a pistol grip, but it's not a pistol grip that's the same as your pistol. You can tell in your hand which one you have. And even if you couldn't just by touching it, as soon as you lifted it out your holster, you could tell because of the weight of it. And being a cop for 26 years, you know the weight of your weapon. Like, it's nothing to you, So you pick it up and you control it like it's nothing because you felt it for so long and you've been training with it for so long. So they know. But going back to what you said as far as training, no, you're right. They do have good training. They have good training to do exactly what they've been doing, which is fucking up and killing black people. They have good training to do that. They have good training to do that. Trust me, it's a culture. The training is one thing. We could say, okay, in the training manual, this is what it says.
Yeah.
Culture. The the culture of the people that's putting that message out there, telling them what they're going to experience in the street, telling them how they should treat certain people. That stuff is built in there. So when I say training, I mean we need to make sure that the training is being handed down accurately and consistently every single time to these officers. We need to make sure that they know that. It's the same thing that we do in school. Right? Well, we tell the teachers, no, listen, we need to make sure that you're telling these children that babies come from a man or a woman, or tell them that, it comes from a store. Whatever the case may be, whatever they agree on, that they make sure that those teachers teach it that way, and they're tested. Those students are tested to make sure that they're doing their job correctly. So, like I say, if they was trained better.
Hold on. Tell me that natural muscle is lying. Somebody tell me that what natural muscle just said is a lie.
Officer who shot and killed an unarmed black man in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, and that chief of police both resigned today after a second night of protests. Of course, all of this is playing out just about 10 miles from where George Floyd was killed last year, with the trial of former officer Derek Chauvin very much underway. The family of this weekend's victim, Dante Wright, says it's not enough for the officers involved to resign. They want the now former officer to face criminal charges.
Say his name! Dante Wright! They murdered my nephew! She killed my nephew!
So the now former police chief of Brooklyn Center PD said this week that he believes the former officer, Kim Potter, who's a 26-year veteran of the department, mistakenly discharged her firearm instead of her taser during the traffic stop. Well, Dante Wright's death has not only sparked outrage and protest, it is raising many important questions about the circumstances that led up to his death.
And those questions include how and why a low-level traffic stop escalated so quickly. 9 News crime and justice reporter Matt Jablow looked into this today to get some answers.
It was Sunday afternoon in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, a suburb just outside Minneapolis. Police there say they pulled over 20-year-old Dante Wright for having an expired license plate. A lot of people are now wondering if the stop was necessary or common. Scott Robinson is a 9 News legal analyst.
Police officers pull over people for expired license plates constantly, every day, all across the country. It's technically legal, but it certainly opens the door to discriminatory stops.
Police say after pulling Wright over, they found he had an outstanding warrant for a misdemeanor gun charge. At that point, they tried to arrest him, which has raised the question of why a warrant for a misdemeanor would lead to an arrest. Paul Taylor is a criminal justice professor at CU Denver.
Typically, in most jurisdictions, a warrant is an indication that a judge has ordered or a court has ordered that a person be brought before the judge. And a warrant typically results in arrest in most jurisdictions that I'm aware of, whether it's a misdemeanor warrant or it's a felony warrant.
And then there's the issue of the officer thinking she was firing her taser at Wright, when in fact she had grabbed her gun, so-called taser confusion. Professor Taylor wrote about the topic last year, naming about a dozen different cases of it throughout the country over the last 20 years. Taylor says the problem is that police officers' guns and tasers simply look and feel too much alike and are easily mistaken in high-pressure situations.
To fix these issues, we need a design change.
Professor Taylor says he fears that until those design changes are made and more safety measures are put in place, Tragedies like the death of Dante Wright will be repeated.
And this is what I'm telling y'all. This is what I'm telling y'all about the motherfuckers seeing a loophole in the system and exploiting it. That's why I told you about nonstop. They saw how easy it was to get through TSA and all that shit like that, so they exploited it, claiming they did it to, you know, help the country fix their defenses. So, you know, like, so this is what it's like. It's akin to this right here. So you at work and you keep telling your boss, hey man, look dog, somebody need to fix this damn step right here, man. Somebody gonna walk in this store and fucking break their goddamn ankle and they gonna sue us, man. We need to fix this shit. And then that motherfucker stop, just do your job. You know, motherfucker give you attitude and all kind of shit. Somebody fall and shit like that. I told this motherfucker to fix this shit. One more word out of you and you're gonna be looking for a new job. Like, so it's shit like that. It's like, okay, I've told you about this problem. You don't fix it when I tell you to, and you really take that personal. So it's like, I know what the fuck I'm finna do. And this is what it is. Motherfuckers will go to the extreme to prove a point. This bitch said, taser, taser, taser. I'm gonna tase you while holding a fully loaded goddamn Glock. We've seen tasers before. A taser feel like a toy. That gun feel like, and as Ken and Grump informed us, you gotta reach all the way over here to get your goddamn taser. 20 years of training? What the fuck have you been doing for 20 years? But once again, don't get me too far on this side, because I don't blame the motherfucking supremacists for doing what supremacists, this was her opportunity. You see, a lot of people have never been in these situations with the police officers where they tell you, do it, run, go, do it. I'm waiting on you.
That's what I feel like was said, was kind of whispered. I don't know. I feel like that 20-year-old boy that got out the car, he felt something more was going to happen other than him getting arrested. Now, maybe that was, you know, a stupid, you know, feeling for him.
What did they say his warrant was for?
I don't know. I didn't hear. He got pulled over for expired tags, and they said he had some warrants. It was a misdemeanor warrant. They said it's a misdemeanor warrant.
Okay, because motherfucker, that nigga said he got his warrant was for robbing a black lady, and I'm like, oh shit.
I don't think. Nah, they said a misdemeanor warrant.
Yeah. I mean, but it ain't impossible. I know that. But go ahead.
But no. So I mean, I just, you know, feel like he felt like something else was gonna happen right there. But you're right though. But
like I said, man. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like us, we with that, man. When we start talking about, you know, motherfuckers having feelings that these motherfuckers finna kill me out here. You got a black man, a white lady, and a white man on the other side. Like, dog, they ran his license. They ran his tag, seen it was expired. Do you got any warrants? Motherfucker said, yeah, I got a couple of them. All right, go ahead, step out the vehicle. He stepped out, put his hands behind his back. And then, like I said, I'm confused right there. That's why I have to agree with you to some degree. I have to agree with you because the most you will do if you are trying to fake them out is I'm going to stop and pull over, wait till they get out the car, then I'm going to hit this bitch. I'm going to hit this bitch on the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga stopped, pulled over, cut the car off, got out that bitch. Like, why in the fuck would I run from this position? But what I'm going to tell you is, being in those
because
positions,
she's scared, man.
But wait. And scared of what? That is the fucking question. Scared of what? This is what I tell my brother all the time. Dog, when you in this motherfucking car with me, dog, don't be looking over your fucking shoulder when you see a goddamn police officer. Don't be goddamn... Oh, the bitch you got up. Let me see the bitch. That bitch, oh, he ain't moved. You got it. I don't study no fucking police. I don't be studying no police, dog. Don't be in this motherfucker studying no fucking police, because if them bitches play with me, I'm talking like a real man gonna talk. I'm talking like a man.
But
I didn't got pulled over 2 times. We got pulled over on the fucking road trip. It was a roadblock. You know what I'm saying? ID, license registration, all good. Ain't nothing. It's on my computer. What's going on? Okay. They asked their little bullshit question. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get home, man. I'm all the way out of town, man. Doing this music and shit, promoting. They're trying to see if you're drunk. They're trying to see if they smell weed. That's why they're talking to you. When they don't see that shit, nigga, out of there. Of course, every motherfucker ain't gonna be like that, and I'm waiting for me to run into one of them bitches so I can go live. But I'm not finna do the goddamn fool on side the road and make no situation. I told y'all that when I see a police officer, nigga, I start swerving, nigga. I speed, I fucking take my seatbelt off, nigga. I start playing with my phone and shit. I do all that. When the motherfucker gets to the window, what's going on? I'm talking to him like a fucking man. I don't have to, fuck nigga, what the fuck you, I know why you pulled me over. Profiling, and nigga, I'm acting a fool like this bitch. But what I've noticed, honestly, as a nigga who is, when they look at my shit, it's felon, plenty of fucking shit on this record, but you ain't seen shit for years. Over half a decade, you ain't seen no infractions. Okay, so that mean, yeah, this nigga ain't nobody. Insurance, registration, license, tag, everything on point. Them motherfuckers, I told y'all, I have not got a ticket, and I don't know how the fuck, years. They don't write no fucking ticket. They want to take me to jail. So when they don't get to take me to jail, all right, man, go about your business. They thought they had one. They ain't got one. And I told my brother, I said, I feel like these motherfuckers is trying to show, oh, not all of us are bad. That's why they keep letting street niggas go. So they see me out there. I would come back from Florida the other night, and the goddamn police was parked right in front of the church on Whispering Pine. I'm coming up, I'm doing 50-something in a 30. You know what I'm saying? 1 o'clock in the morning. I seen that bitch. As soon as I passed them, I went ahead and pulled the fuck over. That bitch, he turned the lights on. I pulled over. I grabbed my wallet, man. He walked up to the window, and I'm like, yep, you got me. He like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, had a conversation. But the way I'm talking, and the main thing, here's the main fucking thing, the main thing. You niggas is riding around with this goddamn weed aroma in the car, and you think spraying that goddamn blunt block is making that shit any worse or making it better? Police officer, what he's expecting when he pull a motherfucker over at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, motherfucker speeding like a motherfucker, he's expecting for a motherfucker to have alcohol on his breath and his weed smelling on the car. Like motherfucker know he going to jail type shit. You get a nigga, you pull him over, all right, this is a street nigga. You running shit, oh yeah, this definitely a street nigga, but I don't smell nothing, I don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? And all of his shit is legit. Go ahead, man. I'm gonna cut your warning. And that's been my experience. I'm not gonna go with the fucking narrative of, man, he goddamn no. I feel like we need to all get on the same page, as in, dog, I'm not gonna do nothing illegal for I told niggas 30 days, but niggas like, I'm not doing nothing else illegal. I'm not riding with no weed smell in my car. I'm not driving under the influence. I'm not giving these motherfuckers no excuse. I'm an upright citizen. And make the motherfuckers cross the line, dog. Make them cross the line.
But is that really the problem? Hey, yo, they done already crossed the line 100,000 times.
No. But see, we can't, I'm telling you, we can't go off that because we always have to defend our outliers. Dog, my mother said, and I'm being honest with you, man. I know, listen to me, Ken. My mother said, my mother said, I will help you do anything. I'll give you anything, but I'm not gonna defend you doing wrong. I will help you do anything as long as you're doing something positive. But I will not defend you. I will not help you to do something wrong. I will not defend you. She was a mother who said, if the police ask me, was you here the night of the murder, I'm going to tell them the truth. I'm not going to lie for you. You understand?
Oh, man.
You understand?
You make it... Oh, man.
No.
You're bringing up a lot of topics, man.
Go ahead. Run with it, Ken. Run with it.
All right, so look. All right, so first off, this is why I don't want to focus too much on, you know, him being a problem child, and you know him doing stupid stuff, and you know. But
Ken, we have to speak on what happened. What happened was he tried to run from the police.
Okay, but listen, but that's not what happened.
Ken, come on now. We can't do that now, man. We can't.
No. But listen. Hey, if we going off that same logic, now, we just saw a second lieutenant in uniform doing everything right. Okay. We just saw him get assaulted, get maced, pepper sprayed, in uniform, put on the ground,
sir,
all kind of stuff.
Sir, Ken, I need you got to stay on this line with me, Ken. You have to stay on this line with. Listen, bro. Don't do other people. I need you to stay right here because we're not talking about that situation. I haven't seen them, so just stay right here with me, and I want you to tell, because like I said. And the reason why it's difficult for you to do it is because it's hard to defend wrong. That's why it's hard to do it. So that's what I'm saying. Don't go off in any situation. You don't have to go back to Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or none of that. We're dealing with Dante Wright out here on the road. Obviously resisting arrest and attempting to elude. And that rolls the situation, the stress level up to a place where now she can claim that she made a mistake. And we should think that that's what she's going to do. That's all I'm saying. She's always wanted to murder a nigga. Just like the woman who murdered Botham Jean. This is their fucking fantasy. You saw fucking George Zimmerman going out that bitch and selling Skittle packs and signing them hoes and shit. There's a reason why as soon as you kill a nigga, you get $1 million. You get $1 million instantly. Instantly. They have a fucking network. A nigga can't do no crime and get it. Nigga can't get his homeboy to send him no money, let alone motherfuckers from around the world. Nigga can't get nobody to send him shit in that bitch. Nigga be in that bitch starving. So that's what I said from the jump. It is war. It is war, right? So if it's wartime, that means that you don't play with these motherfuckers. The playtime is over. It's wartime. They're trying to kill us. So everything need to be handled militantly. Militant. Everything militant. If you gonna cross that line, you're going to have to cross that line yourself. I'm not going to help you cross that line. I'm not going to raise no smoke or no fog or no sand to where motherfuckers get distracted from what actually is going on. Because now we're having, after post-mortem, we're having to argue whether or not it was justified. And the only reason we're having to debate it is because he, instead of the same thing with that girl, you have a situation right here. You don't want to own up to what you did. And so now you put your whole life in danger. Because you don't want to live, you don't want to stand up under what you did. So now you putting your life in jeopardy. And once again, as far as that girl shit goes, you know what I'm saying? She shot Big Home. And I told motherfucker, y'all better look as if, what if she was a white woman and that police officer was black? And what if that was your family member? We have to get off that dumb shit, talking about acting like we don't have police officers in our family. We have to get off of that. There are white supremacists in uniform that are trying to kill niggas. The niggas that they go after is the fucking niggas who have warrants, the street thugs. The motherfuckers who that they can give them a little bait and they'll do it for them. They'll run and they'll do whatever. These motherfuckers then got wise to the fact that they got on body cameras. I can talk to the body camera as it's recording, so this is gonna be my fucking defense when I go in the courtroom. So what I'm saying is, I just wanted you to talk about this situation in particular and let me know exactly why he was in the right for what he did. Off of what you saw, tell me why he was in the right.
Okay. For one, I don't think he was in the right. No, he was wrong. Okay. But what I'm saying is, just because he was wrong, that don't mean
he was supposed to die. Okay, we understand that part, exactly. but we do. Come on, we already did that argument. Like we already know that. You know what I'm saying? But dog, we said that. What was the video? Was that Freddie Gray? What was the video where the police officer shot the dude in the back as he was running away? We knew right then that, no, just because you did something wrong, dog, we can't keep saying this shit. We cannot continue to fucking say, shit, just because you were wrong, that don't mean you're supposed to get killed. What in the fuck? We were saying that. I remember being in the street still, and we was going off of that fucking narrative. Shit, just because you in the wrong, just because you rob a store, that don't mean it's a death sentence. The police officer ain't supposed to be the judge, jury, and executioner. My nigga, all right, that's what I'm saying. Where is our mind at? Where is our mind at? No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the niggas in the street. I'm saying, where's niggas' mind at? Y'all been seeing niggas get killed for trying to for doing something wrong. Y'all been seeing niggas get killed in the street for doing something wrong for decades now. So now another little boy just get killed. Can his parents sit back and say that, oh yeah, he was wrong, and but he didn't deserve to die? That don't bring them no solace. That don't bring them no peace. He's still gone. See, I think people is getting too tied up in the racism and the legality of the situation, and not looking at the fact that this boy is dead because he made a decision that cost him his life because he didn't think that shit was serious. Here it is. Mark my words, the next nigga that get killed is gonna be because he's watching Dante Wright and George Floyd and all niggas get killed because They resisted arrest. They tried to run away because they didn't want to go to jail. But they didn't want to go to jail wrongfully. So, niggas died on the scene. You bring George Floyd back, you know what he would do in that situation? He would go quietly and handle that shit on the back end. I'm asking people to think about these situations as if it was their fucking child. It was their child in that situation. As if Dante Wright was their little brother. As if he was their... Motherfuckers not gonna say, my nigga, shit, you ain't really... if motherfuckers feel like it's all good, then they'll say Dante ain't do nothing wrong. No, he did something wrong. What did he do wrong? If we agree that he did something wrong, that's what we have to fix. So that means once we fix that, the next person, the next nigga that died should not die because he was resisting arrest. He shouldn't die because he didn't want to go to jail. Dog, them two girls who stole that dude car in Chicago, that Arab car. No, I think he died. They lived, didn't it?
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's two girls who was trying to rob a dude for his car.
I didn't see that.
But go ahead, like I said, go speak on it. I want you to just let me know, you know,
all right.
What advice would you have on that?
So look, I agree. Yeah, he was wrong for trying to flee. He was wrong, you know, for trying to resist arrest and all that. Absolutely. He was wrong for riding on bad tags. You know what I'm saying? Having a warrant, not taking care of his business. But at the end of the day,
no. See, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Well, see, this is why we continue to get killed, because we're minimizing. See, all right, so listen, Ken, listen. You like, all right, maybe he was supposed to get his tag. Maybe he should have just went over there and paid a little money or something like that and take care of business. But it's he should not have got back into that vehicle.
Trying to run. I get it.
So you gotta give it the right esteem so that so the next person knows that is if you resist arrest in 2021, you will die. It don't matter about the court case. It don't matter about how much time the police officer gonna get. You're going to die. That's I feel the end of the story. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, you absolutely right. If you black in 2021, resisting arrest is not what you should be doing
at all.
But I do think that we need to look at that problem too. Like I said, the key word: if you black. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
This was a 20-year-old. Stupid ass kid that was making dumb decisions. Yeah. Right? But that's the thing. It's a 20-year-old kid. But
Ken, once again, you're saying what they always say. And it's like, this is what I'm saying. It's when you say he's a 20-year-old kid, they're gonna say, look at Chicago. They're gonna say, look at all these little kids that are killing people. You're saying because he's 20 years old, he couldn't have had a gun in that car and could have killed somebody? You're saying that because he's 20 years, like, motherfucker can drive 100 miles per hour down the road and hit a fucking wall, and because he's 20, that doesn't mean that the tree's gonna give him a break because he's not old enough to get killed. What motherfuckers have to realize is you can die whenever, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like what should be pumped into the children's head is these police officers are trying to kill you. When you say, we need to look at the problem of, why, black people can't resist arrest without getting killed, it's because white supremacists exist. I don't see how we can have these two. We can have the knowledge of knowing white supremacists exist inside of the police force, but we don't understand why a black kid is gonna get killed if he resists arrest. I'm saying we have to choose a side. If we know that there are white supremacists, if we know there are white supremacists in disguise on the police force all around the nation, then shouldn't we know that as soon as our children flinch the wrong way, it's over with? So that means we have to teach them there is no need to flinch. You don't give these motherfuckers any reason. We'll handle that shit in court. Turn your phone on and move with it. Turn your phone on and move with it.
Because we as blacks in America.
Exactly. Dog, but I'm saying we've known this since the 60s though. We can't, there's no way in 2021 we can still be saying, man, it's fucked up, man. We still gotta go, man. No, we know racism exists. So why would we even, man, no, we know it exists. We know it's real. We've seen what they do when they kill us. They celebrate, they get $1 million. We see how they get treated. So how is it that we're confused that we're still getting killed when we give them an opportunity? And the opportunity is make this situation hostile so we can go back and talk about how we need more police training. When you make this situation hostile, I'm going to kill you and I'm going to say I made a mistake because the situation was just so hostile, I didn't know what to do. Because everybody knows a stressful situation can make somebody make mistakes. So what you have to do as a black man, as a black child, is you have to be mature beyond your years and say, my life is on the line. I can't drink in the car. I can't get in the car drunk because a police officer will say that I fucking punched him or some shit like that. I can't drive with no motherfucking smoking weed in the car because they'll use that to start slamming me around and claim I was resisting arrest. I damn sure cannot act like I can run on these people and they're not gonna kill me. We're not in the fucking Amsterdam where everybody just smoking dope and living good. No, we're over here where you get a financial incentive to kill, and the younger the black boy, the better. They feel like wipe them motherfuckers out as young as possible. That's how they feel. Are we still confused that they feel like that?
Yes, we are confused.
Oh my God! Ooh.
That's the problem.
Go ahead, King. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
That's the problem, though. We are confused, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like you said,
how are we confused? How are we confused?
Because for one, it's a generational thing too. Like
all right, but I'm saying no. But see, I don't debate racism. I don't debate racism like I don't debate Christianity, being Kemet, being Muslim. I'm not gonna debate a motherfucker religion or their racist preference. No. My job is to live my life. A motherfucking white man in a goddamn suit don't run my goddamn life. If he come in contact with me, here go my license. What's going on? What you want to do? You want to go to the goddamn? Let's do it. All right, because I'm going to get you on the back end. And if some shit take place in the back seat, it's going to be obvious what it was. I'm going to make motherfuckers cross that line. Motherfuckers is not going to mucky the waters and make it look like I was being belligerent out this bitch. And no. And that's why I'm telling niggas is burying other niggas because these motherfuckers are using the footage from that fat girl in the Camaro. They're using that footage in this situation. They're saying, look what she did. Was she supposed to wait to get did like he got did? So inadvertently, by us being just fucked up in the mind and not being focused, not watching what's going on around the world, we're hurting somebody in Alabama. If a nigga in Texas is up this bitch, goddamn taking advantage of a police officer, shoots a police officer and shit, now when somebody get pulled over in Alabama and he try to run, now this motherfucker get shot in the back and they say, oh yeah, we just had all police officers have been on high alert because of that shit. Like, We do not move as a unit. We don't move as a unit. If we, as a unit, could say, dog, there is no more playtime. The time for selling dope is over. The time for giving these people away into your life, into your household is over. Playtime is done. We are at war. They have not stopped killing us killing us and beating us since Rodney King. We have been insulted and fucking killed since Rodney King. It's too late to be talking about why is racism here. What the fuck? This shit is all in their blood and all in their motherfucking bones. These motherfuckers get up in the morning wishing that they could have been this lady right here that got to kill a nigga. It's motherfuckers around the world that's in a bar in the middle of butt fuck nowhere, like y'all seen us in the hills, that's toasting to the fact that they got another one. They love to see it. And we continue to get these motherfuckers, these bullshit ass circumstances and situations. That's why I have to make the point about the Muslims and how they move as a unit and shit like that, because I wonder why we don't see it. Like a Muslim with his discipline. Here's my licensed officer. Before the officer get there, he's already moving in a disciplined way because he understands he's in a war-torn country. America is a war-torn country.
And that Muslim could be in school, though.
Huh?
There was knowledge that was passed down to that Muslim, you know what I'm saying, or that Nation of Islam member, you know what I'm saying, that was passed down to him from elders, from other men, to tell him how to act or how to behave in this situation. Okay. And
so he's been given discipline, but I'm saying in our household, we have to let it be known and drill it into the child's head that you cannot play with that fucking police officer. This isn't playtime. They're not going to play with you. They're not going to take into account how old you are, how much you fucking weigh, and whether or not you and your girlfriend both grew up or still together, or if you just had a child. They're going to kill you because that's what they love to do. How many of our youth and our men have to be murdered before we understand, nigga, it's wartime. Shout out to that boy Gober. I see you, Gober. Gober said, keep spitting facts. That boy Larry Solid Jr. said, no words, just straight support. I appreciate that, Larry. Marcus Maxwell said, keep doing what you do. My nigga, we gonna keep working. Because at this point, like I said, there is no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. We either know that they're racist and they want to kill us, so we're going to move militant, or we don't know that they're racist and they want to kill us, so we're going to continue to play with these motherfuckers.
This is my first time even talking to you. Let me know if you can hear me clearly.
Hey, call in, not the FaceTime, call in.
I'm trying to find a number.
No. All you gotta do is just hit. Oh man.
I know.
Oh man, this nigga can't hear shit. God damn. Okay.
Everything good?
Yeah. That's what I was telling you. I'll tell you to call in.
Look, so
speak on.
I'm a young nigga, bro. I'm 22.
Ooh,
You know
speak
what
on it.
I'm saying? I'ma
Okay.
just jump straight over all the other shit. I'ma just jump straight to my little example. So I was just out there in Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin. It's pretty much all white people out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't much no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I call myself sleeping in the car. I got my AR pistol on me. You know what I'm saying? I got 10 on my windows, all that shit. I'm just chilling though.
Yeah.
I don't be on no bullshit, no weed, no smoking, all that shit. I'm you know what I'm saying, nigga trying to get some money.
Real talk.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm sleeping in a little parking lot. Motherfucker, I don't even know they looking all in my car. So they call the laws on me, talking about somebody in the car sleeping with an AR, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm sleeping. I ain't even knowing how real this shit finna get. So, I'm sleeping in the car. I wake up. I get a phone call. I'm expecting a damn job offer. You know what I'm saying? So I answer the phone. I'm like, good morning. I'm happy as a motherfucker. I'm thinking I'm finna get some money.
Yeah.
So, nigga get straight to the rundown. You Trevor Tillman. You got this your car. You parked out front right here. You got a gun in the car. I'm sitting in this bitch like, who the fuck called him out? How you know all this shit about me? And he telling me he the police officer. And like, you know what I'm saying? They basically, he ain't giving me the option to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, they telling me, I'm finna come over here and search this car. I'm finna see what you got. Nigga, so, you know what I'm saying? I hurry up. I know I ain't supposed to have that bitch in I know it's supposed to be in the trunk. So I hurry up, lower the back seat, take the clip out, empty the clip, all that shit, throw that bitch in the back.
Yes, sir.
I ain't trying to have no issue.
Yes, sir.
So I hop out the car and you know what I'm saying, they pull up. It's 4 squad cars pull up, 5 of them motherfuckers, they hop by, they ready. I'm sitting in this bitch, I'm like, damn, like if I wasn't who I am, that shit would have went way up. Niggas like got it's pressure. Like I ain't tripping because I'm like, shit, I know I wasn't supposed to have it while I had it, but damn, like I'd be damned if y'all ain't pull up on me like y'all was finna do some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The type of person I am, I wouldn't pull my gun on nobody. I wouldn't shoot at no police officer. I ain't even on that type of time.
Yeah.
But I guess since the way shit be going on in the world right now, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, they pressed up about it.
Yeah.
And like I'ma just throw this in there, some shit.
They're not taking no chances. And so what happened when they came to the vehicle?
I was already out the car. Like the nigga gave me a warning phone call. They could have just pulled straight up on the car, like get out this bitch. But they ain't even do that. So that gave me a chance to really get my shit together.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, that shit could have went so left. Like, I could have been a nigga on the news. They could have assumed I hopped out the car with that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit just threw me all the way left. But I brought that up to say, we gotta watch how we conduct ourselves when them motherfuckers pull us over. I mean, to a certain extent, you can try to play the race card, but fuck, make sure you in the right.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. That's it. That's all. I continue to use the Muslim example because that's the people I know for discipline and shit like that. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, we have to be serious. This ain't no time to play. We have to be serious. We can't be in the wrong. That's what I keep talking about when I say make them cross that line. Make them show. Don't let them hide behind their apologies and taser. I made a mistake. Don't let them do that. Make them stand on the fact that they are pure, unadulterated fucking racists. Make them stand on that. Like, and that's what Martin Luther King was saying. Like, let's expose the ugliness of this racism. Like, we have the power to actually show them for what they are, the disgusting thing that they are. But as long as we're in the underworld and we got a fucking, I hope there ain't no goddamn law. Man, put that bitch out. Hey, now they can act like they helping the fucking public. Yeah, they had a lot of weed in the car, about approximately 110 milligrams of marijuana, high grade marijuana. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it takes for the car to smell like something. For
yes,
you to
sir.
smell like something. For you to look like you out of pocket by it, man. Hey, I just wanted to call because that shit was heavy on me. Like,
most definitely.
After that situation happened, a nigga was like I saw it for what it was. Like, I actually had hands-on experience with seeing that shit. And I see how niggas go wrong with that shit.
Yep, and here it is. I hear you motherfuckers in the comments talking, it don't matter what you do. It don't matter, man. They'll kill you if you comply, man. And all. Well, just show, I'm saying, go ahead and that's not the video. Why don't I see that video? Why don't I see that fucking video? We're talking about this once again. Like, that's that nab shit. We're talking about the fact that, hey, why are you trying to leave for All-Star Weekend? Like, don't number prostitutes go down there. Well, I don't see why you didn't wash the dishes. The dishes, I come home and the dishes are just not washed. I just can't like, whoa. What in the fuck do the dishes have to do with you going to All-Star Weekend? The reason why we continue to fail at shit is because we don't like to address our dirty laundry. So that shit just keep the fuck on stinking. Me, I want to go to the dirtiest laundry and let me start. First, I have to admit, this is what I showed y'all. I showed y'all, okay.
Hey, yo, I'm going to let you work, man. I'm going to get on the phone.
All good. Good look, big home. What the fuck? Let's see how loud this is. I don't enjoy this driving shit. But in order to get to this next level, this has to be done. It has to be done. And that's another thing. You can't wait on nobody. All right. So I was lost. I got lost in the woods. So in order for me to fix that, what I have to do is, actually I can show you. Shout out to that boy Zell.
Are you saying it on the face roll? No, they're not saying that that shit can be made into a movement because it's one of his folks where it's we ain't really dealing with that bitch going goddamn nigga lost in the woods and all this shit like this. It's because it's accurately depicts the plight that every entrepreneur has to go through. They might not be on the road 6 hours to get 2 hours up the road, but they gonna have a problem. But you gotta make a choice right there. You either say, fuck it, I quit, or you accept responsibility, which is, I know the fuck I'm going, and then you fix the issue, and you keep pushing. This is the decision I made. In Alabama, we in your city this weekend. This weekend, my nigga, we won't get discouraged. We keep pushing. Let's get it. Tactically, it's on the Patreon.
So we got lost. I'm the leader. I'm the one who supposed to be leading, and I didn't know where the fuck I was going. So, in order for me to fix what I did wrong last weekend so that it don't happen this weekend, I have to admit that I fucked up. I should have looked at it. I should have known better. I should have pre-planned. I should have had more. I was just talking to a nigga on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I should have known a lot more. So, after I admitted that I did wrong, I was able to fix that problem. Now I have a map and I use marker to write down and mark our path that we're gonna take. I know what town we gonna pass through. I can call people that are in those towns and see what it's looking like. I can pre-plan, and that's what I did wrong. But in order for me to get to this point, I had, and like I said, this small shit. Why do I need to know where the fuck I'm going? I need to know where the fuck I'm going so that the team doesn't lose morale. Come on, man. So that this nigga do what it want to do. So the team don't lose morale, so that we can keep on pushing and get to this fucking goal that we're trying to get to. But as long as I'm like, nah, my nigga, it wasn't my fault, my nigga. Shit, you know, the nigga on the phone should have gave us better directions. He should have let me know Wilcox County and Wilcox the city is two different places. Yeah, my nigga, that's what the fuck should have happened. No. Take responsibility. And like I said, as I'm looking in the comment section, I'm seeing once again, let's take it step by step. If you are taking what the fuck I'm saying as, well, oh yeah, my nigga, as long as you don't goddamn do nothing wrong, then they ain't gonna do nothing to you. I said make them cross the fucking line. It's more obvious if they have to cross the fucking line. So let's look. What's the dude name? The second lieutenant harassed by police. Big Facts Podcast.
Hey, yo.
Oh, deep, man. I'm so glad you called in, man. These folk damn nigga got me hiding here, man. Speak to me, man. Let me know. What was the military man name?
Let me see.
Military man harassed.
Because they was outside that nigga house.
No, here you go.
Jonathan Penn.
Open the door, get out the car!
U.S. Army officer Karen Nazario was
No, it's Karen Nazario.
road in rural Virginia last December when police pulled him over for a missing license plate. What happened next, he and his attorneys say, was a case of racial profiling and police brutality.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
I'm honestly afraid to get out.
Yeah, you shoot me. Get out.
Windsor, Virginia police officer Joe Gutierrez pepper sprayed Lieutenant Nazario, even though his hands were raised and he was not resisting.
Get out of the car.
Don't reach in there.
My hands are out, please. Please, look. This is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right now.
Get out of the car.
Nazario repeatedly asked the policeman why he was being assaulted.
Get out of the car right now. Now.
It's not how you treat a veteran. I'm actively serving this country. This is how you're going to treat me. I didn't do anything wrong.
The policeman ordered Nazario, who was unarmed and wearing his military uniform, out of the car and knocked him to the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? Why?
That's cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this?
Nazario has sued the Windsor police for violating his constitutional rights, alleging assault and illegal detention.
He was not resisting in any way, shape, or form. His hands are clearly visible, and he is the one that remains calm when these men are threatening him. It's absurd.
Nazario, who was not charged in the incident, says the policeman threatened to damage his reputation in the military if he told anyone about how he was treated.
They knew they were in the wrong, and then they threatened to destroy a man's career if he called him out on it.
Nazario had temporary license plates displayed on his vehicle. Virginia's governor has ordered an independent investigation. The Windsor Police Department has not responded to news media requests for comment. Officials from the town of Windsor, Virginia say Gutierrez has been fired. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera.
Oh yeah, that lawsuit, like I told y'all. And see, that's what I'm talking about. You see how ugly that is? You see how ugly that is? Go ahead, D.
What's up, Ayo? So yeah, so I just had two main things I wanted to say. Right?
Hey D, we got this messed up phone. I probably need you. You on the phone? You gotta speak a little bit.
Oh my bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good now.
Okay. I had a damn mask on. Yeah, so it's two main things I want to speak upon, right? Alright, first of all, I agree with everything you're saying with how we gotta do better. And when we get stopped, you can't be doing wrong, then something happens to you and you get mad.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
We gotta ride around, because here's the thing. Find me one example, even though that one nigga was he was in his army uniform, so it can't happen. But
yep,
most of these examples happen when people was doing stuff. Whenever I've been pulled over and they see, you know what I'm saying, they see my hospital badge, they see how I act, I've never had no issue. Everything legit. You know what I'm saying? You can't do wrong, then something happened to you. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta change the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
I want y'all to make sure y'all hearing what he's saying. What he's saying is, all right, he's never had, and there are many, every black man has not been assaulted by the police, but there are racist white police out there. So that means that you might not have just bumped into them yet. But when you give them that opening, so if a racist police officer, they know who to pick on. They see him, he got his hospital badge, he got his shit together. You know, this is an upright black man right here. I'm gonna leave him alone, because that's gonna go bad. That's gonna go bad. You know what I'm saying? This nigga probably he'll cost my job. But when I go over here to this nigga who got the goddamn, the goddamn 2001 Mercury, one hubcap missing, you know that bitch smell like fucking weed in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then pull him over. I can be as rough as I want to, because I'm gonna find something here. And it's gonna make sense that I find something here. It's gonna make sense. So what you have to do is protect yourself before you come in contact with them. Niggas start thinking about how they can help themselves after the goddamn blue lights that came on. It's too late. It's too late. You protect yourself prior to coming in contact with the goddamn police. As soon as they see that you're one of these, and they can do it to your record, they can look at your ID and say, oh yeah, this is a felon. But mostly it's gonna come from how you are that day or that night when they pull you over. And when you have, and I don't know why the fuck I can't see my library. I'm really blowed about this. I'm not able to see my library. But when they are able to see, when they see your here it is. When they see your if they get mad at the fact that, you know what I'm saying, if they want to do you like this right here, then now you got a whole fucking lawsuit.
U.S. Army officer Karen Nazario was driving on a dark road in rural Virginia last December when police pulled him over for a missing license plate. What happened next, he and his attorney say, was a case of racial profiling and police brutality.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
I'm honestly afraid to get out.
Yeah, you should be. Get out!
Windsor, Virginia police officer Joe...
Hold on, big home. Yeah. I just saw that. Hey, Marcus Moore. Because he said they pulled George Floyd back out the squad car and killed him. Fuck out of here. Marcus Moore. See, you gotta watch these type of niggas. You have to watch these type of niggas. Because some of these motherfuckers feed off of the goddamn confusion. The more racial divide it is, the closer China gets to taking over America. You have to watch these motherfuckers. They pulled George Floyd back out the squad car and killed him. Is that what happened, Marcus? Is that what happened? And once again, did a nigga say that, oh yeah, man, as long as you ain't got no... I told you I told you for sure that they're racist and they want to kill you. I told you don't make it easy by doing the resist arrest. You see what he did? Hands out the window. I got my videotape on. That's what I'm asking you to do.
You need to make them look so crazy.
Exactly.
That it's clear.
Exactly.
What's going on.
Exactly. That's what I'm asking you to do. So you play that dumbass shit like you talking about, like, dog. And another thing, like, a motherfucker will say that when they know that I'm not gonna be able to ride in my car without it smelling like weed, because I can't function without weed. I'm not gonna be able to ride in my car all legit because I ain't got no fucking driver license no more. But it shouldn't matter, I ain't got no driver license. Shit, them motherfuckers shouldn't kill me. No, they shouldn't kill you, but they will. You see how they doing, niggas? So you make the decision, alright. Motherfuckers don't, nigga, I can run from the goddamn police. They can't shoot me because shit, if they shoot a fleeing subject, then shit, they go to jail for that shit. So they don't get fired for that shit. So you do it and you dead, and then what? Why in the fuck do we have to run from these motherfuckers? That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck do we have to run? Shit like that right there. They was trying to provoke him. And that nigga, and somebody called him soft. Somebody called him soft. But I ain't seen the whole video. I gotta see exactly what happened. But from what I see, peaceful man, army suit on, and the police are shown for what they are. That's what we need all around the country. But instead, this story is not being pumped all the way to they're not rioting about this shit right here. And it's crazy because this shit actually happened last December. This happened last December, so why the fuck did that shit come back out right now? But I'm glad it did.
Because I think they just now released the body cam footage.
See what I'm saying? See how motherfuckers can hold on to that footage? And that's another thing. Don't be the nigga who get fucked over because, you know, on some legality type shit. In them woods that me and Brim D was in, like, motherfuckers don't gotta abide by no real rules. And so you really, dog, we know where we at. We know what's possible. So we have to make sure that we protect ourselves. We have to make sure we protect ourselves because we are public enemy number one and we are the most hated and the most hunted. And motherfuckers don't do no jail time for killing us.
Yep.
So,
but see here,
go ahead.
But see, there's another issue too, Ayo. It's the second point, right? The people, the police officers that are scared, right? Because you gotta admit, it's probably you know, some of them that's maybe not racist. Some of these people are racist, obviously. Some of them that's killing them, but we not gonna be able to tell the difference because of how.
I can't hear you. It's real low.
Oh, my bad. Let me take the AirPod out. Hold on.
Yeah, put your mouth on the phone. The headphone's killing us.
Okay, how about now?
We good now.
Yeah. Okay. So because the issue with it is the people we have in our community, we got an issue with that white lady killing that black boy, but we are ride around bumping Who I Smoke with Young and Ace, yelling out the names of the black men he done killed. Ain't nobody outside Young and Ace house right now. Not one person outside Young and Ace house.
That nigga went there. There you go.
Not one person outside Young and Ace.
I want to hear what y'all got to say about that. Y'all heard what D just said. What y'all got to say? Y'all heard what he said? What y'all got to say?
Not one person. Not only did he kill him, made a song, put their name on the screen. I ain't never seen no shit like that before, Holmes.
Yep.
Put their name on the screen. Can you imagine if that was your son?
What?
And everybody bumped. They on the golf course laughing about it.
Yeah.
And that's what, and notice, that's still on YouTube. Notice the song they sample, that's still on YouTube with millions of views. But I bet this, Ayo, if Young and Ace had made that same song, and instead of saying black men's names, he said the names of these white cops that had killed black people, I bet it'd be taken off YouTube in 5 minutes. They would take it off YouTube in 5 minutes, just like they did YG.
Dog, you know what's crazy about that, Big Home? Like, I really think, and I'm gonna tell y'all, like, this is why, you know, this Head First 2 project is gonna be a little crazy, because, like, with me being behind it, like, what we're showing with Brim D's career is I'm going to make it to where I'm gonna beat the rap trap. I'm gonna beat it, knowing, like, so that's my whole, and I'm gonna do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have Brim D make a song up and do that exact thing. And do that exact thing that you just said. And we gonna see. And in the song, he's gonna talk about how he's gonna spin on their block and murder them. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna see how they treat that shit. Because I be damned if them motherfuckers in Chicago ain't doing that exact same thing. And actually everywhere now, everywhere they talking about they smoking on their enemy pack. We gonna do that exact same fucking thing. Watch what we do. That's a good idea, D. I'm gonna do that exact thing. Because this is what's needed. This is what's needed. It's that time. Like, if he made that song, they took YG shit down because he talked about robbing an Asian. Like, this is what we have to deal with, man. Like, this is where we at this point. It's nothing wrong with killing no nigga. And then, you know, motherfuckers telling me that I need to do a video about the motherfucking leader of the Black Lives movement getting a damn fucking dream house in goddamn in the whitest part of the world. They said the lady that made up the Black Lives Matter movement the co-founder is over here and just got a house. Where the fuck is the library? I don't understand this. Why don't I see my library? Motherfucker is all in this goddamn, she bought a house in a neighborhood where ain't no black folks. Ain't no black folks in the neighborhood. It's like, how the fuck are you the representative of the Black Lives Matter movement, but you don't even want to be around black people?
So wait, so she made money off of Black Lives Matter?
Oh man, we finna find it.
I didn't know that.
I want to cast my phone, but I can't.
I don't know if you felt like this, Io, but especially last year in 2020,
with the whole protest, the first protest in Minnesota, I kind of felt like some people was doing Black Lives Matter just because it was a trend, like Nike and all them people like that. I'm like, do y'all really care about black folks, or y'all just saying the shit because everybody else saying the shit? And it's profitable.
You said Nike?
Yeah, you know, Nike had that whole little thing, but I'm like, I feel like they just doing this because they feel like they can bump their sales up.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, do they really care about black folks?
Yo, fuck about the people in Black Lives Matter don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter founded by us, $1 million home, Black Lives Matter co-founded by us. Okay, let's see what this is.
Candace Owens is the host of Candace. She joins us tonight.
Oh, man, here it is.
Maybe I'm being too soft. But anybody who can talk, you know, America's woke corporate structure into sending close to $100 million on the basis of that lame rap kind of gets my respect in a way.
She has my respect because she's unapologetic in her approach. She's telling you what she is. She's a Marxist. So Marxists steal money from other people and they enrich themselves until the people that they stole from are poor. And so she has stolen money from other people on the pretext of a lie that is Black Lives Matter. And she's enriched herself.
All right, now we got a whole nother situation. See, I'm going to have to stop this live because we finna go somewhere totally different. What channel is this? What is this? This is Fox. Okay, so this is where you have to make sure you know who you listening to, because different motherfuckers will give you different news. Now, of course, they gonna put they fucked up twang on it. You know what I'm saying? But she did buy a house, so I don't want to listen to Candace Owens. But we gotta hear what happened.
And she's brought 4 homes. I mean, you have to kind of appreciate the honesty. She's not hiding by any means, you know? And so, yeah, I tend to agree with you here. She's a communist through and through, and she's been unbelievably unapologetic in her approach.
Al Sharpton must be looking at this and saying, like, I've done this for 40 years. Where did I go wrong? I don't have a house in Topanga, kid.
Right, exactly right. It's completely ridiculous, and you know, you're right, the corporations are standing behind her, which is incredibly interesting, and you pointed to something really important. You know, these corporations that are pouring millions and millions of dollars into Black Lives Matter, and you're correct, they said we raised more than $90 million. How much more, we will never know, but $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a black movement. Apparently, the black movement was Patrice.
That's some heavy shit right there, boy. I'm just saying, dog. Like, that Black Lives Matter shit, the Me Too shit, all that, it is on some, everybody, you know, on that rainbow women thing, you know what I'm saying? And Marcus Moore, you playing games with yourself. What you mean, Big Home? Do I need to go look at your Instagram? What you mean, Big Home? I'm just asking what's going on with him. Yeah, sound like a building the black.
Did you see Ayo? Did you see the response that Julio Fulio did? You know, the white folks that put it on TikTok. You know, it's a TikTok sound. So, you know, I don't know if you heard Julio respond, but, you know, he did it over there beat. He was like, somebody got shot. Well, damn. The other person got shot. Well, damn.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
Yeah.
That's a TikTok shot. With white girls in the suburbs is doing TikToks to that.
Yeah, I put that on the, and that's fucked up. They took that other show down, so that shit ain't even up no more. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna rectify that shit. Cause I don't have it uploaded on my, YouTube. Damn. I don't know. And this phone finna die. Damn, I don't know how the fuck I'm finna do that. Let me try to that's on my what you call it? My Avybe account. So y'all make sure y'all go to Avybe. Just like you go to Patreon. Do not ask me how to get on there because obviously it's just as easy as getting on OnlyFans. If you don't want to support the movement, just say that. Don't act like you can't find it though. Now what you were saying, D?
Damn, what was I saying? Oh yeah. We gonna have to change that in the community if we want any type of, because see, here's the thing about it, Ayo, when you get pulled over by the police, say you a regular, say you an average young black man, right? You know, you dress regular or whatever. White people, especially old white people, are not gonna be able to tell the difference between you and Young and Ace. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Y'all all look the same. So
yep.
in our community, this is what's celebrated. Killing folk, clowning on the golf course. This is what our people do. That's all they see. Cause this made damn near national news. This got millions of views on YouTube. So white people see, because when we see white people, we see Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? We see that's the most popular people.
Yeah.
Now that might be some. You know what I'm saying? But there ain't I can't name no white person. Name me a famous white person that would have made a song clowning about killing folks. Name me one. I'll wait. Don't worry. I'm at work, 5 more hours. Somebody in the comments, I can't even see the comments. Ayo, you tell me.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm looking in here. You heard what he said? Y'all heard what he said?
Name one famous white musician that would have did what Young and Ace did.
Bragged about killing people.
I'm guessing it's zero because I don't hear nothing. So see, that's what I'm saying.
They saying that a white dude named Gutter 100. He said he the hardest crack out.
But don't nobody know who that is. People actually know who Young and Ace is. Like,
look,
I mean somebody that people know.
Eminem, motherfucker said Eminem, but
Eminem would not have made a song talking about killing folks.
But Yellow Wolf, no, you know, no, and the people they killing them songs is imaginary. Them motherfuckers would not. We talking about real deal. They people killed the motherfucker, and not they bragging about it. Not, and you see,
I'll kill any nigga I see lacking in the street. Not that. I killed Bibby, put his name on the song.
Exactly.
Bam.
Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Lil Nine.
I told you they were frauds.
Okay, hold on. Look, I want to see what Officer Tatum, Bubba Smarts. No, not Bubba Smart.
This is not the appropriate charge. Tatum Store, the Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe.
All right, this is the dude, Officer Tatum, and he's talking about the fucking what you call it? He talking about the there is no white person that would do it. X-rated. X-rated wasn't fucking white. European artists do. Okay, well he told you to name them. Why would you say European artists do without saying the name? Say his name. See, you gotta see that what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop playing them games. Like, dog, he rolls a very good point. You know what? It was a dude. His name was GME Bands. Fucking Vlad interviewed him, and his homeboys killed him. But he would have said it, but he would have said it, but no.
But look at my point though. Look at how hard y'all having to struggle to try to think about somebody. Anybody would have, young boy would have did this. Every nigga in Chicago do. I can name you 1,000 niggas in Chicago who do this every day.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? This is what white people see. So when they pull you over, they don't see, oh, this is a young black man. Okay, he probably got a 4.0. You know what I'm saying? no, this is NBA Youngboy.
Yep.
This is Lil Reese. This is Chief Keef.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they gonna be scared because can you blame them for being nervous? Because all Chief Keef talk about is killing niggas, killing people.
And
so I can't blame an old white lady for being nervous.
And that's extreme accountability of what he's talking about right now. He's saying that if you want it, and this is what I live on, but I look this way when I go out and I'm, swag checked, ready, like motherfuckers gonna look at me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get offended if a white lady clutch her purse or whatever the fuck because I fit the goddamn description. And that's why I say you can't like it because it motherfuckers think you fit this description, then hate it when people think you fit the description. Motherfucker like it when a bitch think he fit the description of a thug, but he don't like it when a motherfucker, store clerk think he fit the description of a thug. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Like, that's what come with it. And that's why we raise our children and tell them, no, you don't go outside dressed like Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, so on and so forth, because you don't want to be treated like that. If you choose to walk outside like that, you will be treated that way. Period. That's it. But look at this right here. Let's see what he say.
Okay, anytime I go live and make a video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that join button so you join the Tatum Squad. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. So real quick, because I got to tend to my newborn. So Officer Potts, the young lady who had 20 plus years on the police department, who accidentally shot Dante Rock.
This nigga a faggot. Already, he a faggot. This nigga a faggot, dog. Like that accident. Like he's already set. He's already set on that side of the board. He's already set on that side of the board. The young lady she's been a police officer for 20 years. How the fuck is she a young lady? Coon ass motherfucker, man.
Right, and a traffic stop gone wrong. When I say traffic stop going wrong, I mean a traffic stop where a young man had a warrant for his arrest because he was pulled over legally, having expired tags, and they found that he had a warrant. They tried to arrest him. He fight the officers, try to get in the car and take off.
See, this is what I try to tell you niggas. This is how they gonna explain it. They not gonna explain it how it happened. He tried to get away. He was fighting the officers. Not one time did he fight the officers. This nigga was running. He was trying to get away. But that's how they gonna explain it. And they got motherfuckers like this that they pay to be the goddamn black face of the white supremacist movement. Y'all niggas out here playing, man. This is what I don't like. The way that I told y'all, we have to address that shit first because that's the first thing they gonna say. God damn.
And Officer Potts, who has a tremendous amount of experience on the police department, accidentally pulled a gun instead of the taser, shot him one time. It ended up being fatal. And now she's being charged with a second-degree manslaughter.
This is an ex-police officer.
Let me explain it.
This is an ex-police officer. She accidentally grabbed her taser. She accidentally grabbed her gun trying to grab the taser. An ex-police officer is saying this. You just said she has tremendous amount of experience. When that tremendous amount of fucking experience know the difference between a fucking loaded goddamn Glock and a plastic motherfucking electric shooter? You see what I'm saying? You think these motherfuckers give a fuck about you, man? You gonna go out there and play with these folks? If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Look how he tried to run down the warrants and the expired tag and it was illegal police stop. Just a fucking coon. And they gonna do you like this. This how they gonna do you. This nigga don't like no nigga being able to ride off from the police. This nigga is there solely to to lick the white man ass clean. Bitch ass nigga, dog.
Just real quick, and we'll look at the statute so you see exactly why this is not the right charge. I don't understand how she can be convicted of this when you read the statute at face value, and somehow they're going to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. So I think it's incredibly difficult to pull a taser instead of a gun.
Okay.
However,
okay,
I wasn't there. I don't know what their training is.
There it is.
I would have never made a mistake to pull a taser over a gun. I can say I would never. And one reason is that there's 2 threat levels. If I feel that I'm so panicked that and you are a threat, I'm going to pull my gun. I'm not going to pull a taser. If I feel so much like my life is in danger and this has just gotten out of hand, this kid is, I'm afraid for my life, I'm pulling my gun. I'm not even thinking about a taser. Only way I'll pull a taser is if a person is in a stagnant position and I can get them with the taser unobstructed. Not with police officers hanging all over him, not when he's behind the wheel of a vehicle, because if you tase him and he somehow got the car and drive, he stiff up with his foot on the gas, he finna drag all y'all down the street. Poor training and execution is what I call this. She clearly made a mistake.
What a bitch ass nigga, dog. Yeah, dog. I'm gonna have to talk about this nigga on a whole nother video, dog. I'm gonna have to do this.
How can it be poor training and she's been doing it 20-something years?
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this a whole nigga right here. Look, cause I think this phone finna die. You gonna have to call the other one.
By the one you sent in the email?
Yeah. No, I'm about to shit. Seems like you're ready. Seems like you're ready. Girl, are you ready to go all the way? It seems like you're ready. Seems like you. Girl, are you ready to go all the way? Girl, are you ready? All right, if you are a lieutenant or better on the Patreon, you now have the new call-in number. Go ahead and check that ID and then come back on that line.
I bet, bro. Appreciate it.
Seems like you're ready. Shout out to Marcus Maxwell. Marcus Maxwell said, I wonder if I got the damn in charger. I'd like to know right now. Shout out to that boy Marcus Maxwell showing love.
It was a mistake. And I'm gonna pull up the statute. It was a mistake, a fatal mistake, but in fact, it was a mistake. I believe that
it was. So you're saying it was a mistake because she said taser? Is that why it was like? How do you know that she didn't purposely plan that? Is what I'm saying. I don't believe that you can prove without a shadow of a doubt that